G'day. Today's video is about some paired pressure work, and we do this as a preparatory exercise with the ultimate aim of developing our understanding of what keeps ourselves safe, and also the importance of acceleration and getting to our opponent before they have time to do anything to us. This translates into an effective idea in terms of multiple opponents by way of, if I'm getting to my opponent before they're ready for me, it makes it easier for me to dismantle them such that I can then move on to my next opponent. And by dismantling, that could be anything from knocking them out or barely touching them. So when we're moving through a group, we're not thinking about how much damage we can do, we're just thinking about how quickly we can move through each opponent, and part of that is that acceleration. So this paired pressure is part of that. So I'll show you the video and I'll come back with some comments afterwards. All right, hope you enjoy.
Salute, touch, go. Salute, touch, go. Touch, go.
Got it.
Salute, touch, go. Stop.
Okay, so that's the paired pressure. You can see that Callum got the better of me at the end there, which is really important. He's on the up, I'm on the decline, getting older. But it's really important for you to see how quickly we try to respond to the stimulus and trying to get to our opponent as quickly as possible. We're not using weapons in terms of, we're not necessarily trying to hit each other with this exercise, we're just trying to apply pressure at all times. That pressure, what it can do is actually keep ourselves safe from someone trying to hit us. So if you are constantly applying pressure to an opponent, you're not giving them room to load up with a weapon, and you can also create them a lot of discomfort to the point where if you need to deploy some weapons yourself, you can. One of the things that certainly failed me during this exercise was the focus on the legs. I thought a little bit too much about what I wanted to do with my hands at times. But it's, again, we're looking at how much we want to accelerate given the moment, and that goes a long way to benefiting us in terms of our survival. This is, again, it's a preparatory exercise. This is not sparring. We don't spar. We do a number of different exercises that try to elicit a different quality, and for paired pressure, acceleration and pressure and constant application of our pressure are the two main features. The one that's a little trickier to develop is that for us not to focus on our opponent. So even though we're dealing with our opponent, that we don't get stuck on them in terms of trying to dominate, because then that prevents us from understanding that there's potentially other opponents that we may have to deal with, and the idea of non-grab becomes an issue. And non-grab is a mental thing as much as it is physical in terms of getting stuck on our opponent. So we try to be as effective as we possibly can while not trying to focus too much on the opponent themselves. If you've got any questions about that, it's a bit of a tricky subject that I've sort of touched on before, but probably needs a bit more detail, and I can discuss that with anyone who's got any questions. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.